This episode of Android Weekly is brought to you by Domain.com. So the question we gotta ask is, are these more recent leaks of the Galaxy Note 5 legitimate, or are they a sad attempt at a blogger to get attention? I got some thoughts on that. But let's just take a second and talk about leaks and rumors. I had read in the comments from last week's show that basically most of the show was all leaks and rumors, and this is a new show, not the leaks and rumors show. The problem is with 24-hour media, there is an enormous demand for information about leaks and rumors. And if we don't answer them or meet that demand to some extent, people are just going to go elsewhere to get that. So I consider it my job to report those leaks and rumors and try as best I can to sort them out for you, sift through them, and try and gauge with you how legitimate those leaks and rumors are. So, that being said, let's dig in. The video shown here, published via OnLeaks by French tech blogger Steve Hemmenstoffer, allegedly shows a 3D mock-up of the Galaxy Note 5 based on product schematics. The origin of the schematics is not known, though we can speculate that they might be sourced from a third-party case manufacturer that had advanced access to the Note 5. Now, I decided to report on this because OnLeaks has been accurate with leaks in the past. But if you see in the original video in the comments below the video, there are some legitimate tech journalists, i.e. from Mobile Geeks, that did question Hemmenstoffer's integrity and doubted that the leaks were authentic. So, keep that in mind. The design of the device resembles that of the Galaxy S6, with the biggest difference being the tapered profile on the back, which resembles the curved back of the Xiaomi Mi Note Pro. The curved sides are almost the reverse of the S6 Edge design, where the back is flat and the screen hugs the sides. The model measurements seem very close to the Note 4, suggesting the Note 5 will stick with the 5.7-inch display. The 10.2mm thickness of the model seems rather large, but it includes the protruding camera, so the phone's body could be a couple of millimeters thinner. Now, there's no clue in this 3D model about the materials that Samsung will use for the Note 5, but metal and glass look like a good bet. If that's the case, the back cover of the phone will not be removable, which is bound to disappoint many of us. Separately, an Italian tech site, HD Blog, published a set of renders that it claims it created based on information on the Galaxy Note 5 from unspecified sources. The renders were published yesterday, but it's not clear if they are based on OnLeaks model or on independent information. The images shown here show the same curved back with a metallic frame sandwiched between two panes of glass. Now, I was reading the comments from the Galaxy Note 5 rumor show I did on Saturday, where many of you had said that you'd be really upset if there was no removable battery on the Note 5 and you wouldn't buy it if it lacked a removable battery. But I think you might want to accept that that's really where all smartphones are likely going. From the manufacturer's point of view, they are trying to predict what 80% of their buyers will do 80% of the time. And 80% of the time, they're not going to remove their batteries or need to remove their batteries. This is a geek power user thing, as is microSD support, all that kind of stuff. So I think the reality is that's where it's going. And it also gives manufacturers another upgrade option, right? So you have the 16, 32, 64 gigabyte options where they can encourage upgrade sales. That's probably where it's going. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So we've sent out 2 t-shirts to 2 different winners, one in India and one in the States, for our domain name extension contests. And I want to do another one because there was lots of interest, but this time I'm looking for a .com domain name extension that somehow encourages Joe Hindi to eat durian fruit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, some loyal viewer in the comments will fill you in. Let's demonstrate to Joe Hindi the power of a .com. Why? Because no domain name extension tells your story with the same level of trust as a .com or .net domain name. .com and .net domain name extensions inject credibility into your online presence. And who doesn't want more credibility? You can save 15% on domain name and web hostings when you use our coupon code ANDROID at domain.com checkout. Don't forget, 15% off when you use our coupon code ANDROID. When you think domain names, think domain.com. Thanks for watching Android Army. My name is Jayce. I wanted to give a shout out to my new friend Melvin. I met Melvin at Wind Mobile because I just signed up my new phone with Wind, and Melvin was super helpful, and he was a fan. He was a viewer of Android Authority, so I wanted to give a shout out to him. And if you're in the area and you need a good mobile plan, Melvin can help you out. Don't forget to watch my brothers in Android, who are trying to be your source for all things Android.